All right, let's talk about memberships, which is the third major area of BAM engine. The first being websites, the second being automations. Actually, automations is bigger, but websites, automation, and then memberships. So if we click on memberships here, we'll see that in here you have two separate areas. One is courses and one is communities. So if you want to build a course on something, this could be, a video-based course or text-based course, but whatever it is, it's a membership site. And a membership site is going to have content in it, and it will be accessible only by a login and password, right? So you can attach this course to a product in BAM Engine, and then when someone buys the product, they're issued access to the course. So it's a great way to do sales online, info product sales online. In here we have products and offers. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but this is the evolution of a system. So just know there's two different parts of a membership. There's the product, and then there's the offer that issues the login to the product. All right, that used to be how you sold them. And back in the day, is you'd make a product, a membership product, which was the course, and then you'd have an offer on top of that, and you'd sell the offer, and then people would come and buy the offer, and then be issued to log into the product, the membership product. But it's kind of a legacy thing. So if I say start from scratch, and you can see here, you can import products, import courses from Kajabi if you want. But if you say start from scratch, you can use a template and use a sprint course, marathon course, build your own standard membership. Let's just say sprint course, and we'll say start building. We'll call it a sprint course. Normally you'd give it a name, whatever your product is, whatever your course is. And now it gave me this basic course set up for me already. It's got contents, it's got welcome, lesson 1, 2, 3, and then what's next. So it's a very short, obviously sprint meaning short, course. And each one of these things, there you can have categories, or you can have categories, subcategories, and lessons. So that's how they separate the structure of this stuff. And then you can have assessments as well, which is tests or quizzes. But if we go look at one of these lessons, then you'll see that it's very simple how it's structured. Okay, so you can see down here there's a post details, and they've put some sample stuff in here to kind of get you started. But you can do a course with just text if you want. Put the text in here, and that's part of the course. Then you give it a thumbnail, the lesson thumbnail, whether it's visibility, whether it's published or in draft mode. And then you can do two things with other media. One is attach a file. So like if you have MP3 files from a podcast or something like that, you can attach those in here in the attached files area. But usually most courses are done as video courses. So you would go up here and click upload video and upload the video for lesson 1. And then you'll have a structure when you're done that you can modify how it appears. There's a customize here, and then how you want to manage comments on content. And then you can also issue certificates to people who actually finish the course. And you can include assessments along with those certificates. So they have to get a certain grade on a test, and then they get issued a certificate of completion. But you can customize it with this customize area. There's 3 different themes you can start with, and then customize them down to the nitty-gritty details. But then you can preview all this stuff too. There's a way to drip content. So if you want to only give out one module every week or month or whatever, you can set a drip schedule. The drip schedule has to be applied to categories and subcategories. A lesson itself cannot be dripped, at least last time I looked. Let's see. Publish, draft, lock, delete. Yeah, so you have to do the actual category or subcategory, and you can set that to be dripped. And it asks you how many days do they have to wait after signing up before this content is available to them. We can preview the whole thing by clicking this preview button, and that'll show us what we've got so far. But of course, we didn't apply any theme or anything like that to this, so it's going to be pretty plain. You can see there's course contents, welcome aboard, lesson 1, 2, 3, what's next. all this stuff will be filled out when you add content to your course. From there, go back up to the courses tab, and then we go down to offers. And this is where you issue an offer for a course. So you would click create offer, give it a title, and say sprint course. And then the product would be the sprint course. You can set the price for it in here, type free or paid. Obviously, I don't have a Stripe account hooked up to this demo account, so I can't do a paid course. But you would see the product in here that would be issuing access to this course. So price text override, you don't need to use that unless you want to override the price that comes from the product, the Stripe product. And then you click create, and now you need to connect to payment processor if you want to collect payments from your people. But now we have an offer for the sprint course, and back to offers. And it's in draft mode to begin with. We have to switch it to published to get it to show in the published area to be usable. But now, if I want to do anything in the automations area or the Stripe products area, the actual payments area, I can now issue access to this course through the offer, because the offer is what issues the login and password. So now, if I'm in an automation, in a workflow, and I say, okay, if they get to this stage or they watch this much of a video, then I can have a step in the workflow that says issue access to this offer. Grant offer is the name of the step. And so now it's a valid thing that's inside the system that can be used. You can attach granting an offer to a payment product. So when they buy that, they're automatically given a login. So it integrates with everything else in the system at a deep, deep level, just like all the parts of BAM Engine. So anyway, check that out. Put your content into the product, and then issue an offer on top of that, and then you're set to go to have a course and be making sales on the internet. It's a super good thing. All right.